Okay, namaste everyone.
Namaste.
Thank you so much for joining today on this long weekend. It's a beautiful day. I really would like to thank each and every one of you for coming and joining our platform, which is We Serve Canada. As you all know, this is the third segment. We already did the yoga segment, we did the wellness arts segment. Now, this is the mindful music segment that we have started. It's going to be for 12 weeks. Last week was all the introduction of all of you wonderful people, and I was absolutely amazed to hear that each one of you, how much in tune you are with music, how connected you are with music. But I sort of felt that each one of you had the same. Somewhat of a same similar story, that everyone had a beginning of music, and then for due to family reasons and whatever, like maybe 3 4 decades of your life went without music, and now you are coming back to it. And like we said, that music is a healer. It is so powerful. It's wonderful, and we are so very grateful to have our wonderful teacher, Mr. Vinayak Hegde over here. I have had the good fortune of knowing Vinayak ji for the past 10, 15 years, and he's absolutely wonderful. He comes from a very illustrious singing, musical background family. Like he said last time, all 9 siblings and all the family members, everyone musicians, and you came to Canada like maybe 2 decades ago, and you're giving this powerful knowledge to all the people over here, and we cannot thank you enough for doing that for us, Vinayak ji. Thank you so much. And I think without further ado, we will start. Um, I do have my team, We Serve Canada team over here, which is Pratham Sharma and Jasprit Sidhu. Is there anything that you wanted to do, Pratham? You said, Jasprit, you
Uh,
wanted to share the screen for something?
yeah, it's the intro video. Do we want to play it?
Oh, my intro video. Oh, that's okay.
Okay.
All right.
Oh,
Go
yeah.
ahead.
Yeah.
Let's start.
One second. I will enable it. Please go ahead.
Sorry, just 1 second.
Is there a problem, Jasprit?
Yeah, just some technical glitches. We should be online in a bit.
Okay. No problem.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to We Serve Canada's Wellness Series for Seniors.
This audio.
Yeah, Jasprit, the audio is not there.
I have it on full volume from my end. Give me 1 second.
I think, okay.
I'm just going to have Pratham share it. I think he'll have better audio on this end.
Is it fine without the video, ma'am?
Yeah, it is fine.
Okay.
I already gave all the, I gave the intro anyway. So, and we already did that last week. So that's absolutely fine. Don't
Okay.
worry about it,
Okay.
Pratham. Just make sure that we do record it
Yeah.
for the YouTube, because some of the people, they were not able to attend this time and they really do want
So
this in the YouTube for later on.
yeah.
Okay.
So the session is being
Yeah.
recorded.
So just record it. That's
Okay.
fine. Okay, Vinayak, please go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Anuji and Prathamji and Jaspritji. So, good afternoon. Namaste to you all. It's wonderful to see you, meet you through this platform. And I thank Anuji for giving this wonderful opportunity and her team, Visa team, for this wonderful opportunity. Uh, we, as Anuji mentioned, so Mindful Music is 12 weeks of series. So I will try my best to share my little knowledge through this platform to you all, or my experiences, musical experiences through this. So let me share my screen. Okay. So to start briefly through this, so Hindustani music is a traditional style of classical music form from India, characterized by its rich heritage, intricate compositions. Numerous composers contributed to this musical format through ages, and a deep focus on improvisation. So that's one of the main feature of this Hindustani classical music. To understand this musical tradition, it's essential to be familiar with key terms such as raga or rag, tala or tal, swara or swar, or bhav. So these four components. I think people are still joining. So four components add to, you all know, the Hindustani or even the Indian classical music. So as we planned in this session, or in the past session, we just got introduction of each other. So to introduce further the topic here, so I will make an attempt to brief certain things and then do a little bit of demo on myself over here. So this topic is going to be like introduce the concept of mindfulness and its relevance to the music. So discuss how mindfulness can enhance the listening and learning experience. It's also the performing experience. So practicing mindfulness in Hindustani classical music can enhance focus, deepen emotional expression, you all know, and improve technical skills. So going deeper to this music with the certain understanding will help definitely to go connect to the emotional and expressional elements of this music. It helps musicians to stay attuned to the present moment and leading to more authentic performances and a stronger connection with the music. This is from the perspective of a performer or an artist. So mindfulness can also reduce performance anxiety and enhance overall well-being. we all know, like, of course, any performance anxiety, even if it's to many a times an experienced artist also faces this kind of anxiety in a stage performance. So mindfulness is like going deeper into this kind of attachment through the uh, exercises. So will definitely help being in the present form of mind. Mindfulness is a mental practice that involves bringing one's full attention and awareness to the present moment without judgment or without distraction. It's very hard to say, but I mean, practice, easy to say. Yes, being at the present moment, we all know, like, okay, it's just being there with the raga, the emotion, with the tala, the technicality, the lyrical aspect, the swaras, the work on the composition, the work and the structure of the composition. These are the things. So there will be, like, an artist will be addressing more than dozens of things at a time, and being aware of the things subconsciously is very, stressful at times, but at the same time it is easy once you practice them. So all this bhava, the lyrics, the tal, the swar, the expression on the composition, and then flow of composition will have to be practiced by the musician, and then only it helps reach to the audience as well. If the artist did not practice this for good time, it is hard to reach the audience as well. So it has to become one and the same. So audience and the performance have to become one and the same. So both have to experience the same or similar thing there. Some relevant mindfulness, how it is in Hindustani classical music. So mindfulness also plays a crucial role in listening to and appreciating Hindustani music. Mindful listening involves paying full attention to the music. There is like active listening and passive listening. We call pseudo listening sometimes. Yes, we drive and listen. We are doing multitasking. Nowadays, everybody is doing multitasking. So it is hard to find people with full attention, listening with full attention. Even especially with the time of smartphones, it is hard to grab people's full attention on any certain things. So allowing one to pick up on subtle nuances, intricate melodies, especially the ragas, and there are same swaras with different ragas. There are same swaras with same number of matra with different tal. These kind of things are there in our Indian classical music, but their flow are entirely different. So to recognize them, or to know the swaras, to know the tal, they all will help being mindfulness in the concert or in the action of listening. So it is like deeply connecting through the swaras, deeply connecting through the tal or the tempo. We need to connect the tempo of the rag being presented. So it is like closely following the cycle time, closely following the swaras, and closely following the emotions. It's being flown in phases. The Hindustani classical music, it has a certain structure of flowing from slower to the faster. It is called vilambit to madhya to drut, or extent of Otidrut. It depends on either its vocal or the instrumental playing. So everything has got the structure and the flow. So basically these are have to be closely, we have to be associated with it. When the alaps being done, so when the vistar being done, when the bolbat or the expression on the bowl being done, so gradually we have to get associated. I'll be demonstrating these things in the upcoming sessions and going through all this. In summary, so mindfulness is highly relevant to Hindustani music as it can enhance a musician's performance, emotional expression, and creativity. At times, I have seen musicians after the performance, especially in my home too, like most of the times they are going with empty stomach too to the stage, not to fill their stomach, but it's they need to have the energy, but that kind of empty stomach, even after the concert of 3-4 hours, people don't feel like eating it right away because they are trying to get back to the normalcy. It takes certain time to get back to the normalcy. So they feel it is kind of, they are in a super cloud, so ninth cloud. So it is that kind of experience usually they carry when after the performance of like extended performance. So that's emotional experience they carry throughout their presentation. So it happens many a times. So just a brief, you all know what is raga, thala, maybe already in your past experience. Just to make it formal presentation, I just made an attempt to brief you all on this format. The raga refers to a melodic framework or mode in Hindustani music. It is the foundation of musical composition and provides a set of rules and guidelines for musicians to follow. We all know classical is the shastras say this have to be done in this manner and this timing. So there are certain bindings are there with every compositions and the ragas. So that those things have to be followed meticulously throughout the presentation. Ragas, you all know, more than just the scales. The Western scales do not apply to our Indian classical music, but they have the ragadhari is like it's the emotional music, it's the flowful music. So they encompass specific ascending the aruh and descending the avaruh patterns. The ornamentations, there are many ornamentations. We call them khatki, murki, gamak, meend, tan, etc. So some can be like I choose this to like the flow of the swaras, like ah, madani, the cut keys. So murkis gamak these gamaks, these are all elements of ornamentations. The mean, the flowful, the smooth flow. Pare, pamagare, pare. So, the flow of the swaras, these kind of elements, they enhance the presentation, and they are also essential to identify the raga. They are associated with the raga. Certain ornamentations in certain raga, we need to follow them. So, emotional expressions, very important, as I explained before. Navarasa, you all know the Navarasa, I don't have to explain, you all know. And so like Shrangar, Hasya, Karuna, Rudra, Veera, Vibhats or Bhibhats, Bhayanak, Adbhuta, Shant. All these. So ragas are associated with certain rasa or the mood in which. So also the ancient compositions are also many times associated with certain ragas only. So they are felt better with those ragas only. So definitely they have to be kept in that, as I mentioned before, the framework, the same framework. There are hundreds of ragas in Hindustani music, which with its own distinct characteristics. Nobody knows how many exactly are there. They all belong to the thought system. The thought, as I mentioned in the last session, that thought are families of ragas. System they introduced to the system lately, but it was initially with 72 male kartas from the Carnatic music. So after that, the footsteps were followed in Hindustani too, to make it broadly a simplified version of 10 thoughts. So the families are there. Just to know the swaras here, the 7 swaras: Shadja, Sa, Rishab, Re, Gandhar, Ga, Madhyama, Ma, Panchama, Pa, Dhaivat, Dha, Nishadni. The swaras of the Sargam are often learnt in abbreviated form. Sari in Sari becomes in Sa, Re in Hindustani. Sa, Re, Ga, Ma, Pa, Dha, Ni, Sa, Sa, Ni, Dha, Pa, Ma, Ga, Re, Sa. Shuddha swaras of 12 swaras, Shuddha swaras of a saptak. There are 12 swaras I just mentioned below. Sa and Pa, you all know that they don't change. Sa, there is no variation. Sa is a Sa, is a Sa. Pa, same. There is no Komal, Shuddha, Tivra, nothing. Pa, Pa is Pa. Sa and Pa remain the same. Achal swaras. Re, Sa, Re, Sa, Re. Shuddha is higher. Komal is lower. Sa re sa re ga sa ga komal sa ga shuddh. So re and ga are shuddh, komal and shuddh versions. Ma sa ma sa ma. Shuddh and tivra are the madhyama versions. There is no shuddh and komal. That's the only swara in the saptak which has been called as tivra swara. The lower version is called shuddh in this case. The higher is the tivra. Pa. Now variations. Signed pa, as I said before. Dha. Komal dhaivat. Komal dha. Dha. And ne. Komal nishad. Sa ne. Shuddh nishad. Sa re re ga ga ma ma pa dha dha ne ne sa. So these are all the 12 swaras of the saptak. And these combinations are being used in the ragas. Sometimes both swaras of the same, or sometimes only one of the variants of rega madhani. The variants are, so raga has got rules. There need to be 5 swaras in raga. But there are ancient ragas where we trace back our raga system to the Samved, the Vedic era, where it all started with, 3 swaras, and then 4 swaras raga also are existing in certain parts, which is not so much into practice. So that lately the Shastrakar, the musicologists, made the rules as at least there need to be 5 swaras in a given raga, and no consecutive swaras should come back to back. There are exceptions again in certain ragas too. I have mentioned in some of my classes that too, like there are. So going further, the rags of this music system attached to certain time cycle of the day. 8 prahars are being where they are in the days, earlier days of, so those 8 prahars again were fine classified, and there are some timings were made too. This rag belongs to this prahar, means this raga is being attached more to the human mind, or effectively these ragas. So to start, like the Lalit or the Bhatia, you can see from 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. This sources from ITC, Kolkata. 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. dawn. Re ga ma 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 ga ma ga re sa ne re ga ma 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 ga re ga ma ga ga ma da sa sa ni re ni dha ma da ma ma ga ma ga re sa. Lalat. The early morning. We used to listen to the radio when we were small, and early morning ragas would start always this. And when we were small too, like our elders would wake up and practice the early morning raga in the early morning only. Lalit, Bhatiyar, these ones. And then day goes on further, like Bhairav, Ramkali, Jogya, around 6 to 8. So Bilas Kani, Thodi, Ahir Bhairav, Komalusha Vasavari, Thodi. So again, late morning. So Bhairavi, Deskar, Alaya Bilawal, Jaunpuri. Afternoon ragas like 12 to 2 p.m. Vrindavani Sarang. Probably this is the time for that. Shuddha Sarang, Gaud Sarang. Sa re ma pa ni ni sa ni pa ma pa re ni sa re ma pa ni pa. This is the timing for those sarang version. कित हो चुप गए कृष्ण मुरारे कित हो चुप गए कृष्ण मुरारे बर बर ढूंढन जाऊं. Beautiful Brindavani Sarang. This time, little after that, Bhimpalasi, Multani till 4 p.m. After that, the Purvi, Shri, Patdeep comes there like. Patdeep is one of them. Gama pani sa ni sada ma pa ga ma ga sa ga ma pa ga ma ga re sa. मैं तोरे संग नाही जावो मैं तोरे संग नाही जावो पिहरवा तोरे संग नाही जावो. Some of them. Then Yaman, I just mentioned in the beginning, Yaman or Puriya or Shuddha Kalyan, Hamir before 8 p.m. Then the Kedar, Jayavanti, Durga, Desh. Then night after 10 o'clock, like Bihag, Bhageshri, Chandrakaunsh, Shankara. So like beautiful ragas. They are like. Shankara. Ga pa ne sa ga re sa ne pa ga. Uttaranga Pradhan. So there are certain ragas, the which half has to be prominent. The first half, like sa to pa or pa to sa, Uttaranga, Uttararth. So they all again matters in certain ragas too. So they create certain energy level. Soni, again Uttaranga Pradhan. After 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. Lalat Bhatiyar, slower again, slow down. Purvang Pradhan. So just like that. So far I just try to cover some samples of these ragas and give you a window peek that how these classical ragas are associated with our emotional and certain mood creation. Probably you have felt it a little bit, glimpse through these little small snippets of glimpse. Next, as we have the ragas associated, constructed through the swaras, the tals are constructed through the matras, the number of beats with them, the beat patterns with them. It's not just the beats, beat patterns. Why I say the beat pattern, I'll come to that later. But tal, let me read out. Tal is a rhythmic framework or time cycle in Hindustani music. It dictates the rhythmic structure and timekeeping in a composition. Talas are based on a specific number of beats and are divided into different sections. This is what I was talking, divided into different sections known as matras. Those matras are also like, there are vibhags or the groups. So musicians use variety of hand gestures. Thali Kali, many of you might have seen these Thali Kali showing in the hands, like counting in their hands. So they are called mudras. To count and keep track of beats, especially in Carnatic music, it's always there on hand. In Hindustani, it is not so much. The talas are not shown in hands, but it is expressed at times where there is a turn or there is a जब भी जहाँ मोड़ आ जाता है, so the tempo में different variation comes, that time, yes, they show it. This is what is sometimes. Otherwise, many artists are so smart. Even if the presenting artist breathes, also they can make out that this is what is somebody's going to, he or she is going to do it next. Those kind of brilliance is there with so many artists over there. So some common talas include Teen Tal, 16 beats, Dadra, 6 beats, Rupak, 7 beats, Kerwa, 8 beats, Ektal, 12 beats, Jhaptal, 10 beats, Deep Chandi, 14. Again, there are many others like Sultal, Dhamar, Rudratal, so many other tals there. Just to give you a broader picture of those bowl, what is going on with the accompaniment on the tabla or pakawas. So these are all the bowl, we call them as bowl or syllables. So they are being played. Anyone who starts learning the tabla, they have probably experienced all this bowl in the beginning. So first is positioning their fingers and hand and structurizing a comfortable and certain hand position, sitting position, and their performance has to be with the calm position. Then energy have to be transferred through the fingers, of course. So this goes on for hours, then they need to have that stamina. So the tal or tala refers to a rhythmic aspect of Hindustani classical music. It is a cyclical framework of beats and divisions of time. Divisions of time, you can see them like Dadra. There is a line between first three and the next three. Talas are characterized by specific number of beats and intricate rhythmic patterns. They are certain patterns. Let me explain that how it is in the Dadra. Dha, dhi, na, dha, ti, na. So the first three are three matras, and 1 and 3 are the same syllables, the same bowl. Dha and na, 1 and 4 are the same, dha and dha. 3 and 6 are same, na and na. Changing is second and 5. That is, din is second, ti is fifth. So when they play, it should sound like dha, dhi, na, dha, ti, na, dha, dhi, na, dha, ti, na. One with the bass in the dhi, one with the sharp on the ti. So that should differentiate between the division 1 and then division 2. Based on that, the performing artist or listener makes up that this is what is the start, this is what is the end of the cycle, start and end of the cycle. So that's where they get connected. Interaction between the melodic rhythmic elements created a complex and rhythmic structure. The interaction, like it takes place to come to the sum. Sum is the first matra of any bandish or a composition. मैं तोरे संग na is the first matra. So if I have to sing it on along with the tabla, so it will sound like the following one. मैं तोरे संग नाही जावो, मैं तोरे संग ना dha. So that's why it's like, in case of dhadra, it will be like I will take a dhun in that. Ga ma pa da ni sa dha ma pa ga re sa ga. So you might have noticed the sound there. The sound is like dha dhi na, dha ti na, dha dhi na, dha ti na, dha dhi na, dha ti na, dha dhi na, dha ti na. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now ga ma pa dha ni sa, ga ma pa dha ni sa, sa re ni ni, sa re ni ni, ni sa dha da dha sa da ma ma pa da pa ma ga re sa ga ma pa da ni da sa da ma ma pa da pa ma ga re sa ga ma ga re sa ga ma ga re sa ga. The ga is the sum or the first matra. So we have to recognize that when we are listening to the tal, dha dina, dha tina, and certainly with the kerwa, it's 8 matra, dha ghi na ti na ka dhi na. So dha gi na ti na ka dhi na. Dha gi na ti na ka dhi na. 1, 4, 5, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sometimes there are two variations in Kerwa. Some are dhagi nati nakadina. Together they group it as 4 matra. So 2 cycles of 4 matra becomes 8 matra too sometimes. So both variations are there. But I take the first one as dha as 1 matra, gi as 2nd matra. So matras are timings. Lay is the tempo. So the speed of the matras being flown. So when we calmly sit and focus on the lay, we can catch the speed constantly. Dhagi nati naka dhena, dhagi nati naka dhena, dhagi nati. We can slowly internalize the flow and attach to our even breathing too, like slow. The same thing happens, the drut. Dhagi nati naka dhena, dhagi nati naka dhena. With this tal, it is hard to control not tapping the foot or not tapping the hand, something like, because the flow is something like, it's a very unique flow. Dhagi nati naka dinna dhagi nati. It energizes. Certain tals, they energize. Certain tal and the lay, they calm you down. So tempo is, the lay is the one element which energizes or calm you down too. So tals play a huge role there. Rupak tal, a very interesting, at times it is very intricate to see the divisions between the Rupak tal. So that is 3 matra in the beginning, 2 matra in the next division, 2 matra. So how it is going? Tin tina dhina dhina, tin tina dhina dhina. It is not going straight like dadra or kerwa. Dadra, it was 3 matra division, 3 matra division. Kerwa like 4 matra division, 4 matra division. It is not like that. 3 2 2, 3 2 2. So 3 2 2, it's not like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Titina dhina dhina, titina dhina dhina. So in my recent गुणगान करिए भद्रता का सभ्यता का ध्यान धरिए राम प्रभु की भद्रता का सभ्यता का ध्यान धरिए ध्यान धरिए राम का गुणगान करिए. The raga, the laya, the tempo, the lyrics. As I mentioned in the beginning, the swara, laya, bhava, and the shabda. These four elements create such a beautiful blend at times, and then let ourselves immerse into this music and then get lost. It is easy to immerse through certain compositions too. So this is one rupak tal. So then comes the jap tal. It's simple but not so simple. Why? It, in comparison and popularity, we have Dadra and Kerwa, again the reference tals, like cycle of 6 and 8 matras. This is cycle of 10 matras, where the divisions are though equal, simple, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. But the cycle is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dina, di, dina, tina, di, dina, dina, di, dina, tina, di, dina. You must see that when is the Thali Kali, it's like Thali Kali means the hat or the mudras showing that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it is going in terms of like, sorry, my bad. It should be like Dina, Dina. It should be, the division should be 2, 3, 2, 3. I missed to do that. My bad. Yes, 2 and 3 and 2 and 3. It is not 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Dina, dina, tina, dina. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it is again going like the rupak. It is not going uniform way of like 2, again the 3, 2, again the 3. So I will explain the composition on this one in the upcoming session. There are many actually. Again, I'm going back to the Pat Deep and this one, Japtal. Kavan Sukha Pai Ram ke dhyan par आराम इतना है आराम इतना है कवन सुख पावे कवन. So that was one small Japtal Bandish. I think with that, I conclude this session of introduction. In upcoming sessions, I would love to go with more examples and detailed examples of the bandish or the geet, what we are going to do. So I will take up further, and if you have any questions, please let me know, or you can ask in the group later on if you want to. So we have a window. Anuji and team have created a window there. So if you have any questions related to the session, if you want to know more, feel free to uh, ask there. Or so hope it has given a little bit of I mean refreshing your memories, and then uh, connecting to your music. I hope I have tried a little bit and then made it easy for you all. So thank you. Please let me know. Anuji, you would like to say?
Yeah, I just wanted to say, Vinayji, this is very, very well explained and very nicely done. And I think everyone was really very much enjoying it. And like you said, gradually we are going to build it up. And with the assignments, I think people will learn a lot more. I just wanted to quickly ask, like we created the group chat in the WhatsApp. I hope every one of you is there. And if anybody is missed, then just please just put it in the in over here, or just raise your hand and tell me. But other than that, I think our team has put everyone in there. So hopefully we'll see you again next week. And I don't know if you have any questions or anything, then maybe you can. We'll be here for a minute or two if you have any questions.
Anuji, this is Chaya.
Yes.
First of all, I want to apologize for coming in late. I teach yoga, so it's class stretched another 20 minutes, so I was delayed. But I did not. I'm not part of the group yet, WhatsApp, for some reason.
Okay.
So I can send you an email.
Yes, you can. And
Okay.
or you, if you want, you can just put it in the chat over here also. Or we'll just make sure that we keep it.
Okay. So just to everyone, the chat.
Yeah, we can. I can add you there to Chayaji. I know you are not.
Please.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm trying to figure out where to put
Yeah,
my
so that's
my
okay. So
message.
Vinayji has
Okay,
it. So
Vinayji will do it.
yeah, all of us are admins over there, so we can add you.
Thank you.
I will.
Thanks very
Yeah,
much.
same issue with me. Please include me in the chat. My name is Vasu Srinivas.
Definitely. Yes, I will.
Thank you very much.
And Vinayji, do you have Vasuji's number?
I do have her number too. Yeah, I can add her too. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Those who are not in the group, definitely will. Hemanji, yes, you are not there. Okay, could you please?
Sorry, my name is Follow Me. Is my
Follow Me.
husband's account. So it's I'm gonna change the name next time. I'm Follow Me, and I'm not even in the group. So please add me in the group.
Okay, please, type your number there in the chat so that we can follow me.
Vinayak ji,
Yes, sir.
I have a question about today's session.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I'm asking it too early, but I always wondered how the ragas are translated into actual song. I always wondered about that.
Uh-huh.
And if we could explain, it may come up later, but if it's convenient, you could explain it now.
Yeah, I'll just give a very small explanation on that. I mean,
Okay.
The compositions have carrying certain emotions or the feelings, definitely. The ragas, as I said in Hindustani classical music, ragas are based on, I mean, they are very well attached to the music. I mean, emotions. So, if I say, now I just sang Ramaka Gunagana Kari, a Karunaras. It's a compassionate. I mean, it's Ram is a bhakti there. Bhakti and karuna are very closely associated. So that these emotions are compatible with certain ragas. So they are having the certain aroha structure, and then based on that, it is artist's creativity to weave through the swaras and then create the melody over there through the ragas, of course. But weaving through the ragas is a creativity and creative work there. Hope I tried my little bit explanation.
I get idea now. Yeah, I always wondered about those. So that's where the creativity comes.
It does. Sure. Yeah. Okay. Any further question or anything? So Bhartiji, yes, your number. Okay, we will add. So Anuji, I think we are able to save these numbers somewhere.
Yes. We are saving it, and just Preet
I will
and
add those
they will
numbers.
they'll record it. It's all being there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. One more before I forget. Next weekend I am away. I think few have already left. So I will make up the class on the following weekend if you are available. So we will be skipping the 1 week and here, but we'll be adding the session over the following.
So that day, Vinayakji, then next week, I will put it in the group chat for sure. But besides that, like, so the following week will be then 2 hours, or will it be what?
Either way, either it's Saturday or Sunday, or like 2 hours.
Okay, so we will then tell everyone accordingly. I will send the email out through the administration then.
Next week, sorry, I'm traveling, so I will be a little away. So
Yeah, no problem. Okay.
I need to get in touch with Anuji. How do I get in touch with you? My name is Vasu. I think my name is in the group chat. I'm interested about the yoga classes also. Yeah. Anyway,
Yes, so I will. So in the group chat, my number is also there, and I will connect with you. You are Vasu Srinivas, right?
That's right. Yes. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
thank you all so much. Thank you. It's a wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Next time. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.